The NBA's most explosive rivalry just got even crazier. Forget what you think you know about Lakers versus Mavericks, because the stakes have never been higher. This isn't just another regular season game. This is a clash of titans, a battle for Western Conference supremacy, and a defining moment for two of the league's biggest superstars, LeBron James and Luka Dončić. Every possession, every shot, every defensive stop could swing the momentum, not just for this game, but for their entire season. We're talking about playoff positioning, MVP narratives, and the sheer bragging rights that fuel these legendary franchises. What most people don't realize is how deeply personal this rivalry has become, transcending simple team allegiances. The tension is palpable, the history is rich, and the future of both teams hangs in the balance with every whistle. You're about to discover the hidden strategies, the critical player matchups, and the X factors that will truly decide who emerges victorious in this epic showdown. This isn't just basketball, it's a high-stakes chess match played at breakneck speed, where one wrong move could cost everything. Get ready, because we're diving deep into why this Lakers-Mavs clash is the most anticipated game of the year, and what it means for the championship picture. The roar of the crowd, the intensity in their eyes, it all culminates in a spectacle you absolutely cannot afford to miss. This is more than a game, it's a statement. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this particular matchup has fans on the edge of their seats, dissecting every single play. We'll break down the tactical masterminds behind the benches, the unsung heroes who could tip the scales, and the historical context that makes every encounter between these two teams a chapter in NBA lore. Prepare to see the game through a new lens, understanding the true weight of this rivalry and the incredible pressure on these athletes to perform at their absolute peak. This is the game that could define legacies, and we're here to uncover every layer of its significance.
You know, people often ask how this channel puts out content like this so consistently. And honestly, I'm not doing the heavy lifting manually. I'm using Helios. It's the AI engine we built to handle the impossible parts of creation. It is literally the power behind what you just watched. If you want that kind of speed and quality at your fingertips, don't just watch AI build the future, start building it yourself. Helios is finally open to the public. Check the link in the description and go bring the heat.
Now, to truly grasp the magnitude of this rivalry, we need to look back at their recent encounters. The Lakers and Mavericks have a history of delivering nail-biting finishes, often decided in the final seconds. Think back to those overtime thrillers, the clutch shots, the defensive stands that left everyone breathless. These aren't just isolated incidents, they're a pattern, a testament to the competitive fire that burns between these two franchises. What most people don't realize is that beyond the box scores, there's a psychological warfare at play. Each team remembers the last loss, the missed free throws, the controversial calls. This isn't just about winning, it's about redemption, about proving dominance over a direct rival in the Western Conference. The Mavericks, with Luka Dončić leading the charge, have consistently pushed the pace, relying on his incredible playmaking and scoring ability to dismantle defenses. On the other side, the Lakers, spearheaded by LeBron James and Anthony Davis, leverage their veteran experience, defensive prowess, and powerful inside presence. But here's where it gets interesting. Recent form suggests both teams are peaking at the right time, making this upcoming game an even more unpredictable affair. The Lakers have shown flashes of championship-level defense, while the Mavericks have demonstrated an offensive fluidity that can overwhelm any opponent. The question isn't just who will win, but how will they adapt to each other's strengths and weaknesses under immense pressure? This isn't just a game of basketball. It's a strategic chess match where coaches Jason Kidd and Darvin Ham will be making critical adjustments on the fly, trying to exploit every tiny advantage. The tension isn't just on the court, it's in the locker rooms, in the coaching offices, and in the minds of every player. The stage is set for an epic confrontation, and the narrative is building towards an unforgettable climax. Let's talk about the Titans themselves, LeBron James versus Luka Dončić. This isn't just a generational clash, it's a battle of two of the most dominant forces the NBA has ever seen. LeBron, the seasoned king, still defying father time with his unparalleled court vision, scoring, and leadership. He's a triple-double threat every night, orchestrating the Lakers' offense with a maestro's touch. His ability to elevate his teammates and make clutch plays is legendary. Then there's Luka, the young phenom, whose unique blend of size, skill, and basketball IQ allows him to dominate games in ways few others can. His step-back three, his uncanny passing, and his ability to score at will make him a nightmare for any defense. But here's what nobody's talking about: the supporting cast. For the Lakers, the emergence of players like Rui Hachimura has been critical. His offensive versatility and improved defense provide a crucial spark, especially when LeBron needs a breather or another scoring option. Hachimura's ability to hit timely shots and defend multiple positions adds a layer of complexity to the Lakers' strategy that often goes unnoticed. On the Mavericks side, the partnership between Luka and Kyrie Irving is evolving into one of the league's most potent backcourts. Irving's dazzling handles and clutch scoring take immense pressure off Luka, creating a dual threat that is incredibly difficult to contain. The dynamic between these two guards, their ability to create their own shots and facilitate for others, is a game-changer. This isn't just a one-on-one battle. It's about which superstar can better empower their teammates and exploit the weaknesses of the opposing roster. The tactical chess match extends far beyond the primary ball handlers, delving into how role players step up in the biggest moments. And that's not even the craziest part. The defensive schemes and coaching adjustments will be absolutely pivotal. Both teams possess offensive firepower that can explode at any moment, meaning defensive execution will be the ultimate differentiator. For the Lakers, their defensive identity often revolves around Anthony Davis's rim protection and versatility. How they deploy him against Luka's drives and the Mavericks' pick-and-roll game will be fascinating. Will they switch everything, or will they try to trap Luka and force the ball out of his hands? The challenge is immense, as Luka's ability to read defenses and find open teammates is almost unmatched. On the other hand, the Mavericks face the daunting task of containing LeBron James, who can score from anywhere and facilitate at an elite level, while also dealing with Anthony Davis's post-game and offensive rebounding. What most people don't realize is the subtle adjustments coaches make after timeouts or at halftime can completely shift the momentum. A slight tweak in defensive assignments, a new offensive set to exploit a mismatch. These are the hidden battles that often decide close games. The Mavericks' defense, while sometimes inconsistent, has shown flashes of brilliance, particularly when they commit to aggressive perimeter defense and force turnovers. The question becomes, can they sustain that intensity for 4 quarters against a veteran Lakers squad? Conversely, the Lakers' ability to lock down in the clutch has been a hallmark of their success, but against a player like Luka, even perfect defense can sometimes be insufficient. This isn't just about individual talent. It's about collective strategy, communication, and the mental fortitude to execute under extreme pressure. The coaching duel between Darvin Ham and Jason Kidd will be as intense as the player matchups on the court, with each trying to outmaneuver the other. This is where championships are truly won or lost, in the strategic nuances that only the most dedicated fans truly appreciate. So, what does all this mean for the outcome of this epic Lakers vs Mavericks clash? This game isn't just a statistical entry in the standings, it's a barometer for both teams' championship aspirations. For the Lakers, a victory would solidify their position in the Western Conference playoff picture, boost team morale, and send a clear message to the rest of the league that they are legitimate contenders. It would further cement LeBron James's legacy as a player who can still dominate at the highest level, even in his later career stages. For the Mavericks, a win against a storied franchise like the Lakers, especially on the road, would be a massive confidence builder. It would underscore Luka Dončić's MVP credentials and demonstrate that their revamped roster, particularly with Kyrie Irving, is gelling into a formidable force capable of deep playoff runs. The implications extend beyond this single game. It could set the tone for potential playoff matchups, influencing seeding and home court advantage. The psychological edge gained from winning such a high-stakes game can be invaluable, carrying over into future performances. This isn't just about 2 points in the standings. It's about momentum, belief, and the narrative that will define their seasons. The main insight here is that while individual brilliance from LeBron or Luka will undoubtedly shine, the team that executes its defensive game plan more consistently and gets crucial contributions from its role players will ultimately prevail. The margin for error is razor thin, and every possession will be magnified. Who do you think will dominate this epic showdown? Will LeBron's experience lead the Lakers to victory, or will Luka's youthful brilliance power the Mavericks to a statement win? Let us know your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the NBA's biggest rivalries and critical matchups.
I hope you got some value out of this video. And if you're sitting there thinking you want to build something like this yourself, you don't have to start from scratch. I built Helios to give creators an unfair advantage. It takes the heavy lifting out of the process, so you can focus on the ideas. It's exactly what I use, and now it's available for you too. The link is in the description. Don't just watch the future, go build it with Helios. I'll see you in the next one.